Hello and welcome to the Academy of Modern Martial Arts. Welcome to our fitness kickboxing class. A few things before we start. Make sure your space is clear so you have room to move. We are doing footwork tonight, so you're going to be moving forward, backwards, a little bit sideways. So make sure you have space for that. Get your gloves if you're going to wear some gloves. Have your bag ready. Get your water, towel mat if you need it, and then we will get started on our joint warm-up. So let's start with our fingers. As I stated, we're going to do some footwork today, so I'm pretty excited. I like footwork, so I hope you guys do too. And then from here, we're going to go into some wrists, circles with your wrists. We're just taking an inventory on our joints so we know where we are starting from so that we can make certain that we do the workout that's appropriate for us. And we'll switch and go the other direction. So this will tell you if there's anything you need to pay attention to while we're doing the workout. We'll go into our elbows, try and isolate them so that you're not letting your shoulders go as well, but just getting the elbows moving. And then we'll switch and go the other direction. And then from our elbows, we're going to go into our shoulders. While you're doing your shoulders, you can keep your arms straight. You can also bend them. As I bend them, I can pull my shoulder blades back together down my back. So I feel like I get a little bit more movement and a little bit more stretch when I bend my arms. And then we'll switch, same thing. Going the other direction, bending them, bringing them around. Allows me to feel like I'm getting more movement and more mobility out of my shoulders. From here, we're going to go front and back. Next thing, we're going to move on to our hips. So this one, you'll need something to balance on or not. So if you do need some balance, get close to counter, wall, back of the couch, chair, whatever you need. Hold on to it. We're going to do a straight leg, swinging front and back. Really feeling how our leg is moving within our hip joint for this one. You also feel a stretch in that hamstring. So your movement is going to be just as high as that hamstring is going to allow you to move. So with that, we're also going to now bend our leg, and that'll allow for a little bit more movement in that hip because the hamstring's not engaged anymore. Next, we're going to move to the other leg, starting with the straight leg, front and back. While you're doing this, really feel like you're standing up straight as opposed to just sinking into this. You want to lift up so that you have space within your hip to do this movement. Next one, we'll go on to a bent knee. From here, we're going to go onto our other leg again, so we'll stop this one. And we're going to go sideways with a straight leg, side to side. This one you only need to go about hip height. It's just about getting some motion within that hip in a different direction. And then we're going to go into rotating it. So you're going to turn your knee in and then turn it out. In and out and in and out. And then from here, we'll stop this one and go to our other leg. Side to side, really lifting up, and then we'll go into bending and rotating. Next joint, we're going to move on to our knees. So we'll stop this leg, bring our feet together, hands on your knees. It's just a bend and straighten of your knee. If you can keep your feet flat on the floor, you also feel a little bit of a stretch in your calf. And it will go down into your ankles for a little bit of mobility starting right there as well. This next one, we're going to bend and do circles. So again, if you can keep your feet flat on the floor, you'll also start that mobility work on the ankle as well as working into the knee. And we're going to stop and go the other direction. Lastly, we'll go and isolate that ankle. So we're going to, well, we're not going to isolate the ankle, but we are going to focus on the ankle. But it's going to go up ankle, knee, and hip. So we're going to put our knee on our toes on the floor, and we're going to make circles with our heel it's going to go through the knee and up into the hip as we make this circle. So we're getting all three in this particular joint manipulation. And then we'll stop and go the other direction. And then we're going to switch and go to the other leg. Up on the toe, making circles with that heel. Feeling it go all the way from the ankle to the knee to the hip. And then we're going to stop and go the other direction. Ankle, knee, and hip. All right, it's that time. Let's get our gloves on, get a drink of water if you need it. We're going to head into our workout. Remembering, we're doing some footwork today, so you really feel like you're lifting up so that you're not sinking into your feet, because you want to be light on your feet and you're going to want to be able to have some movement and have some mobility. So if you maintain more closer to the front of the foot and the ball of your foot, that's going to be a key factor in the ease of your mobility. So we're going to start with our knees slightly bent, feet just a little bit past shoulder width, and our punches are just going to go straight out. When you hit the bell, we'll do doubles. After that, we'll get into some stepping. Here we go. Shoulders down, elbows down, knees bent, lift it up, and punching straight out. One right after the other. Try and get that body to rotate with that punch. Now, it's not just our shoulders. We want to turn that hip and body, because that is where we'll get some power behind that punch. So if you have a bag, we're not looking for power yet. However, you can still get that rotation so that you can feel where that power would come from. Right now, we just want it to be like an adjunct to our warm-up. These are the first ones we're going to be doing. So you just want to get some movement going on right here. The next, we're going to do doubles. So you'll be doing 2 with one hand and then 2 with the other hand. We have about 15 more seconds. Still getting that rotation. When we do 2, you're going to do a double rotation. So making certain we're not just doing arm extensions, but we're actually doing a punch. Here we go, getting ready for doubles. On to doubles, so it's 1, 2, notice 2 rotations. 2, you have to hit it, pull that hip and shoulder back, hit it again. Other side. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Notice both the shoulders and the hips are rotating. That's where you have to have that bend in your knees. That bend in your knees is going to help you have that ability to rotate. It's going to be much harder if I'm standing up here straight to get my hips moving. You can still do it, but it's kind of awkward. So make those knees bend so you have more fluid movement in your rotations. Okay, about 15 more seconds here, and then we're going to step. We'll start with our left foot, and we're going to do a jab into a hook as we step forward. Getting ready. So left foot in front, we're going to go jab, hook, come back, step with the other side. Jab, hook, come back, jab, hook. So this is the first foray into our footwork. Jab, hook, jab, hook. Notice both these punches are stopping right in that center, center, center. And we're still getting that rotation. However, we're not letting our feet come up on these toes like this. You want to make certain that you have some traction in that foot so that you have some power behind that punch. If I just leave this foot back here, we're not going to have anything behind our punches. So you want to have that foot landed so that you're able to drive into each punch that you're doing. Jab, hook. All right, get 15 seconds. We're going to start with our left foot in front. Now we're going to get into some more footwork. You're going to bounce back and forth 4 times. Then we're going to do 4 punches. Then we're going to go forward, 2 punches, back 2 punches, and repeat. Here we go, and 1, 2, 3, 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, stepping. same side. So it's 1, 2, close hook, back. 1, 2, close hook, and back. 1, 2, close jab hook, and back. 1, 2, close hook, and back. 1, 2, close hook, and back. 1, 2, close hook, and back. On the back, it would be 1, 2, close hook, and back. 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 10 more seconds. 2, close hook, and back. 1, 2, get this rotating. 1, 2, get that rotation. Other side. 1, 2, close hook, and back. 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 Keep those elbows in so that we're not letting our hands fly on our kicks. Keep everything tight. 1, 2, keep it all in, and back. 1, 2, keep everything from that center. 1, 2, jab hook, and back. 1, 2, jab hook, and back. Notice we still keep that back foot on that floor, and back. 1, 2, jab hook, 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 and back. All right, next, we're gonna start open, close, 2 punches, switch. Open, close, 1, 2, switch. Open, close, 1, 2, switch. So this is a little bit different because we're going back first. Open, close, 1, 2, switch. For on the back, it makes it much easier. Open, close, 1, 2, switch. Open, close, 1, 2, switch. Open, close, 2, switch. Open, close, 1, 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 2, switch. Open. Nice. Notice on those switches, we're not trying to jump up and down and switch. It's about getting those hips to rotate over. All right. Next, we're going to bounce front and back. So it's going to be a jab, and then back, and then a double jab, and back. So it's 1, 1, 2, back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, and then forward. 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, back. 1, 2, and back. 1, and back. 1, 2, and back. So it's about staying light on the feet. We're going on the back. It's 1, 1, 2, and back. 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 Try not to let your heels touch. Otherwise, it's going to root you into the ground. You want to stay here and light. Switch to the other side. So we have 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. It's about keeping your feet moving. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, and back. Try not to trip on your own feet. 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, 1, 2, and back. 1, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So when you're doing that double, you can stay there for that second one and then get yourself back. So it's forward and back, right up here by your chin. 1, 2, 3, down, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3, down, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3, down, punch, punch. 2, 3, down, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3, down, punch, punch. All right, next, we're gonna do 2 jabs going forward. So it's 1, 2, and then we're backing up and just doing the same side until we're ready to go. So it's 1, 2, back, back. So close, close, open, open, close, close, open, open, close, close, open, open. See if you can get that rotation for both punches. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2. Think about pulling this side back instead of just pushing this side forward. Then open. 1, 2, open, open. 1, 2, open, open. 1, 2, open, open. 1, 2. If you're on the bag, I would have the first one out in front of the bag so that second one hits. Open, open. Otherwise, if I try and make both of them hit, I can't close on the second one, and I'm too close. So it's 1, 2, open, open. 1, 2, open, open. It helps you practice hitting that spot in front of you if I don't hit something. So it's hit your spot, close again, hit your spot, open, open, close, close, 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 open, open, close, close. Notice when we open, we're not staying sideways because then we can't rotate on our first punch. So after you do your last punch, when you open, square yourself back up to the front so that you can rotate, rotate, square back up. Rotate, rotate, square back up. Rotate, rotate, square back up. 1, 2, get square. All right, we got some lunges. Big sideways lunges. Hands are gonna be up here. We're gonna step out, lunge to the side, lunge to the other side, come all the way up on this foot, front kick, step, front kick, repeat. Lunge, to your arms. Keep those toes up. Don't let them turn in. Keep them up. Actively pull them out to the side so you're pulling these out sideways. And then from here, you can bring your hands down and let everything curl over. Stretching forward. Take your hand, walk them out. Use your fingers to walk you out farther. And then I want you to swing your hands over to one leg so you have one hand on either side of your leg while you stretch down. Then I want you to take your outside hand and put it on your toes. The hand that's on the inside of your legs is going to go above your ear as you turn sideways, and you're going to look up towards the ceiling. You can't even try and make your hands touch if you want. And then we'll come back and walk back to the center. And we'll walk our hands over to the other side. One hand on either side of your leg. Really pay attention to this toe over here that's moving. You don't want to let it go in like this. Really keep it pulled out so you get that turn out in your hips. Take the outside leg, put it on your toes, your leg, your shin, whatever works. Take that inside arm, put it on top as you turn your body up and look up towards the ceiling. And then we'll come back to the center. Starting from your tailbone, I want you to roll every vertebrae up until you're stacked on top of yourself again. And bring your legs together. Hands come up, shoulders go down, toes are up. Stretch everything straight. Keep it straight from your fingertips to your tailbone. And then let everything roll over. From here, starting with your tailbone, roll your spine all the way up until you're sitting up straight. And you are all done. Congratulations.